What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Wheelspin drift build. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, helps me out a lot. But I'm just gonna get started straight into the video. Wheelspin drift build. I go ahead, go into the wheelspins, spin them. I actually have a few of them saved up already. It was only last week I think that I spun every single one of my wheelspins, and I've already got a bunch of them back again. Anyway, doesn't matter. I spin the wheelspin. Whatever I get, I have to use as a drift build. I might have forgotten what cars I've used before and what I haven't, so if I do end up redoing the same cars, you can tell me in the comments, but I hope that I don't mess up. I do remember most of them. Anyway, I'll put it that way. Super wheel spin. Cars are more interesting than the super wheel spins, so whatever car I get, we'll choose the furthest car that's to the left, okay? Nothing, nothing, nothing. Cool, there's absolutely no cars. Right, let's go again. The card that's furthest to the left is what I'm going to use, and the rest of the spins are going to be my budget. Nothing. Again. 240 grand. Imagine I spent all of these and all I get is money. Imagine. Come on, give me something fun. I'll take a Lotus Siege with 40 grand. See, that's not that bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, I already have a Lotus Siege. I'm going to sell this thing. I already have one. There's no point of adding another one into my collection. I'll bring this one out. It is stock, actually. And if it isn't, I'm just gonna go ahead and just turn it back into stock again. Pretty easily. I'll just do this, go to tune card, go to this, go to reset. Yep. And yeah, it's pretty much completely stock. So let's actually see what this thing is like. First of all, completely stock going downhill, not uphill. I'm facing the wrong way. I like the Exige. I've always liked the Exige. They're discontinued now, right? Pretty sure they're discontinued. This front end is so light. Am I in sim steering? I don't think I am. No, everything's like just fine. It feels so light. It definitely doesn't want to drift, first of all. It just wants to grip all the way downhill. Trying to just get it to oversteer, because I know for a fact if I try to drift it, it's not going to happen. It's got just the right amount of power. Obviously it's mid-engine. But it's got just the right amount of power for the tires. But obviously it's super, super lightweight. Because that's the whole purpose of these little Lotuses. I've always loved Lotuses. They're actually so sick. But obviously, making them drift, it's not really going to be easy, especially completely stock. But obviously I'm going to mess around with it. Mess with the tune and all that sort of stuff. Mid-engine cars in this game to slide around are actually kind of fun to do. Ferrari 458, for example, one of my favorite cars, or the Speciale, is like one of my favorite cars to drift in this game. Even when the Pista came out as well, that was absolutely brilliant to drive downhill. So mid-engine cars do very, very well when it comes to sliding downhill, once they have the right amount of power and obviously steering angle and tune and all that sort of stuff. But obviously, since this is literally made just to be a track focused, like very grippy car, I'm not really made to do this, even though I'm forcing it. I'm just genuinely just constantly forcing this thing to go sideways. But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Obviously, like I said, not built for drifting, but it's so nice to drive. Speaking of, right, I think it's time we modify this thing. So I'm going into the festival now. So that's kind of good. I mean, we have about 40 grand worth of things to change on it. We can't do an engine swap, because I know that that's going to be very, very expensive. Power to weight ratio, I think more power will suit this thing quite a bit. The weight of this thing is probably nothing. Let's just have a look at the stats properly on this thing. 345 horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque, and only weighs 1,100 kilos, which is ridiculous. It's so light. It's so light. I mean, sure, that's the whole point of these guys. They're just supposed to be super lightweight. Again, engine swaps just way too expensive for me to do anything there. I can... This is supercharged. As standard. Which I think I might keep it supercharged. I think the main and most important thing, I'm going to put drift suspension on it. If it is available, that's good. Put drift suspension on it. That'll just increase our steering angle by quite a bit. But doing that. Weight reduction again, I could just do some of that. I mean, it doesn't really cost that much anyway. Brakes, I don't need brakes. Who needs brakes, you know what I mean? No, but I'm kind of going downhill. I am on sports tires as standard. I think they'll be fine. If I put race tires on this thing, it would be absolutely crazy, grip-wise. I think they'll be fine the way they are. Because right now I'm just trying to make it so has a little bit less grip. Or at least, instead of a little bit less grip, I mean like a little bit more power for the wheels to handle. Because it is literally perfect now. Like I have to really force this thing to go sideways. So I think the amount of grip that it has now, if I add more power, it'll be good. I'm gonna change all of this. It's gonna be nice and quick, changing gears and all that sort of stuff. Especially the diff is gonna be very important. Lock that. Yeah, okay. Steering angle's fine. I'm gonna change my anti-roll bars as well, just so we can adjust those in the future. Again, power-wise, I know I don't need a lot more power, but I'm just gonna go ahead. We have, like I said, 40,000 to upgrade on this thing. So I think it'll be just enough. Right? Ooh, so close. It's a 571 horsepower, and our weight's dropped under a ton as well. We're at 41,000 at the moment. Anything that I really want to change back onto this thing? No, transmission's fine. All of that is fine. Our wheels, did I change anything? I changed the track width, but that doesn't really matter too much. I don't continue working. What else? This is a big jump here, if I do this. 607 horsepower. It's a 36 horsepower increase. But I mean, all of these do pretty much the same thing. I mean, this is cheaper than the supercharger upgrade. I'm just looking at stuff here that I can get rid of. That's gonna bring us down only by a little bit of power. Ooh, that's dead on 40k. I think it's meant to be. I'm gonna keep it like this. 980 kilos, 564 horsepower. Our torque has also gone up as well. Okay. This should be interesting. This should be interesting with a little bit of a tune on it. Actually, the only thing I'm going to change on it right now is a differential, which I'm going to do this. Alright. Now, I'm going to drive it with no tune, just the upgrades alone on it. Is it going to be nighttime? It is. Oh, Aurora's out. This is the Aurora Borealis, which means we have a little bit of light. It's brilliant already. It's just sick. It's so sick already. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. It's doing exactly what the Ferrari did, the 458. It just handles the same. There's that steering angle on the front end. I'm just pushing the car along, understeering. It's so quick. For the amount of grip that it has now, this is the perfect amount of power to just constantly keep it sliding. Oh, the power and weight is perfect on it. I need to see something about these gears though. I mean, I can use third for most of these corners, which isn't too bad. I do have quite a lot of torque as well. Especially with the supercharger, which helps a lot. I can stay low in third and be fine. It still loses traction on those rear wheels. I need to extend my slides a little more, but... For what it is, I'm happy with it. Slow down a little bit too much. I was too close to the inside there for any sort of significant points, but that's okay. I'm driving a little bit more to the field instead of the points. It is absolutely so smooth to drive. It's so smooth. It's so easy. Not once did I actually get, like, a feeling that I was actually going to lose control of this thing. It's genuinely good to drive. It's genuinely very, very good to drive. And this is with no tune. I'm going to mess with my camera and all that sort of stuff just a little bit. These gear ratios... I'm gonna leave them the way they are. I'm just gonna leave third gear the way it is. I'm gonna add a little bit of camber to the rear wheels, so it'll slide a little bit more. And then obviously same with the front wheels and all that sort of stuff. I'll do all that, especially with the toe. Spring rates and all that. I mean, downforce is the only thing I can't change. Braking performance I can't really change. Overall, it's fine the way it is. Like I said, a little bit of tuning and it should be fine. Okay, let's give this another shot. Let's see. Ha! Oh, it's sick. A little bit of transition there though, because I was gonna spin. Well, I wasn't gonna spin, but I was gonna straighten up. I left my transmission the way it is, but with the extra bit of camber and toe on the rear wheels, just trying fourth gear out just to see. It's a little long. It's a little easier to break traction on the rear wheels and to slide it on the handbrake. But I think it has just a tiny bit too little grip on the rear end, or my third gear just isn't long enough. I think if I just lengthen my third gear just slightly, I think that would help me out a lot for some of these corners. Handling wise is very good. Like I said, I need just a tiny bit of a longer third gear for some of the corners closer to the top of the mountain, or this little cliff face here. Because right now it's good handling wise. I just feel like some of the corners closer to the top of the hill, I feel like I can't fully complete. And you guys have seen me try to manji or transition in between. I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna do that now. And I'll try it again with a slightly longer third. Okay, I've lengthened my gears. Let's see if this makes any difference. A little bit. This is it. This is where I was struggling the last time. I had the transition. This time it's fine. Oh, I spun it for the first time. For the first time, I actually spun it here. It's because this corner is so tight at the very beginning, and then I have to stretch it out at the very end. So the angle is completely different. having to slow down so much at the very beginning after that transition. It's the same with this one. This is very common to spin out. It's just a random change of speed that made me spin out there. But that's fine. Oh, and again. And again. I can't do the same thing that he's doing. For some reason, as soon as I saw him do it, I was like, I'm gonna try it as well. And I just sent this so hard. He's all-wheel drive and I'm not, so I can't really do anything. What am I doing? I'm losing concentration now. I can't do the same thing that he's doing, so it just put me off. But you can see how smooth the car is, and you can see how good it is for point drifting. Where you can see at least the difference between the points that I got with it before versus the points that I'm getting with it now. Like, it's almost night and day. Like, this third gear 100% helped a lot. Again, it's only about 40,000 worth of upgrades for 118,000 points. Isn't too bad, even with me messing up. It's not terrible at all. Again, this is a car that's not literally like a stupid high-powered car that's made for point drifting. So getting around 400,000 points is bang on. I think it's done a good job. Little Lotus, little Exige S, built for what it's not actually meant to do. Anyway, that's what's fun about these type of videos. I don't know what car I'm gonna get. It's completely random, so I have to try and work with what I get, especially with the budget being in place there. Like, it's just so much better building stuff like this. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I tried to see if I can turn this little Lotus Exige into a drift car, and I managed to do it. Not bad. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on other social medias like suggested down below as usual. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye.